Hi, my name is Dennis, and I know it's okay if you laugh. Some people get uncomfortable with me. I see some of you in the halls before, but I was supposed to tell you a story. I was walking through school the other day, and I dropped my books, and that's probably not a big deal for you, but for me, it's a major production. And I'm standing there looking at my books, wishing I could use the force or something, to get them back up. And this pretty girl walks up and she said, "Can I help you with your books?" And I was like, "Yeah." So she picked up my books and she said, "I'll carry them to your class, And I was like, "Hey, who am I to keep a pretty girl from carrying my books to class, And so we get there and she sits down and we're talking for a little while. She said her name was Stacy, and I was like, "Hi, my name's Dennis, And anyway, right before the bell rings, she said, "Hey, me and some of my friends are going roller skating tomorrow night. Do you want to go?" And I was like, "I don't do so well on wheels, She said, "That's all right, I will help you." And I said, "Okay, So that night came and her mom picked me up at my house and took us to the roller skating rink. I don't know who was more scared, me or the guy that I handed my money to and said, "Size 9.5, please, Stacy helped me get my roller skates on, and for the most part, I just sat there and watched everybody skate. But it was really cool just to be there with other kids and to be a part of something, And then Stacy skated over to me. She said, "Dennis, come on, come skating." And I was like, "Nah, that's cool, I'm good, And she's like, "Come on, I will help you." And I said, "Okay." So Stacy helped me. We got out on the roller skating rink, and this leg went that way, and this leg went that way, I made it all the way around twice. It was so cool. After we had finished, Stacy's mom took me home, and as I was getting out of the car, Stacy said, "Hey, Dennis, tomorrow afternoon, they're having some friends over. We're going to swim and eat out. You want to come?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't do so well in water either, She said, "That's okay. I will help you." So I went. My mom dropped me off at Stacy's house, and for the first part, I just kind of sat out on the lawn chair, just feeling the sun on my body felt so good. And then Stacy was swimming in the pool, and she said, "Dennis, come on in." And I was like, No, that's okay, I'm cool. She said, "Come on, I will help you." I said, "Okay." So I got down in the shallow end and was standing there, and I was like, woo, And Stacy said, "Come on in a little deeper." And I said, "No, She said, "Come on, Dennis, I will." And I went, I know, you will help me, okay, So she held out her arms and she let me float for a while. It was incredible. After we finished swimming, we were eating hamburgers, and Stacy was talking, and she was telling about her dreams and the stuff she wanted to do with her life, She looked at me. She said, "Hey, Dennis, tell me about your dreams." And I was like, "I don't really have any dreams." She said, "Come on, everybody has dreams." And I was like, "No, not me, no." She just kept persisting, and I got kind of frustrated at her. And so finally I told her, I said, "Okay, Stacy, you want to know my dream? I'll tell you my dream." I said, "In my dream, this old leg is straight like everybody else's. And in my dream, this old hip is right in place like everybody else's. And in my dream, these old hands, they are not crippled anymore. And I can run and jump and walk in the hallways and carry my books and nobody looks at me funny. And I said, in my dream, I don't need these old glasses to see anymore. And I said, in my dream, my mouth is normal, just like everybody else's. And in my dream, I don't stand out. Nobody looks at me, laughs at me. But then I realized It's just a dream. Stacy sat there silently. All of a sudden, she looked at me and she said, "That's the dumbest dream I've ever heard." I was all like, "Hey, you sure know how to make a cripple guy feel good, you know?" She said, "No, Dennis, you don't get it. You are one of God's original masterpieces." And I said, "No, Stacy, you don't get it. I'm a joke is what I am." She just shook her head at me. She said, "Dennis, you're so busy looking at the outside." She said, "We all have handicaps, Dennis. It's just easier to see yours." She said,